Are you laughing at me? Are you laughing at me? Yes, you are. Jace, what are you doing? Nothing. You working on the trailer? It's hot, isn't it? Hey guys, happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. I had a couple things I want to show you that were my dad's. I remember him using years ago. Let me show you these things, and then I'll tell you a little bit about my dad. All right, check out these two saws. Two Rockwells, model 508, 9-ounce, 115 volt Rockwell, Speedmatic. And these things are solid. I just went and put these on the scales to see what they weighed because they're heavy. They're extremely heavy. 17 pounds each. Exactly 17 pounds. And they still work. I plugged this one up so I can show you. So, my dad has used these things as long as I can remember. And if you notice, this blade's on right. This was not plugged up. This blade's on right. And this blade's on backwards. The last thing my dad cut with this saw was tin. And when he had cut some tin metal, he would put the saw blade on backwards. He would use an old saw blade, put it on backwards, and it cut fine. But my dad used these things. He would be 85 this year if he lived. He used these things up until probably 6 years ago. 6 or 7 years ago. And like I said, these things are 17 pounds each. It's the only portable circular saws that I have, and I still use them this day if I need one, other than the small 4-inch Ryobi cordless. That's actually the one I use most of all, but if I need a big one, this is the ones I turn to. And I'm hoping to soon put these away because these to me cannot be replaced, will not be replaced. And they're pretty awesome. I don't have a clue what they're worth. I think my dad bought them new. They're pretty cool. Again, they're heavy. My dad was a big man. Here's the other item I wanted to show you. This is my dad's lunchbox. It's an Aladdin brand, Aladdin Industries Incorporated. It's just a plastic lunchbox. This little hook here latch will not stay up good. It's just an open lunchbox. I mean, there's no compartments in it. It has a little pin through the hinge here, or to make a hinge. And it's plastic. It's just a lunchbox with a handle. But my dad used that for years. That's another thing I will never part with. Okay, guys, that's it. I just wanted to show you those two saws and the lunchbox. You know that lunchbox is probably worth $1, if that. And the saws, I don't have a clue what they're worth. They're priceless to me. I'll never get rid of them. My children will inherit them at some point. It's stuff I remember from my dad. I used to go to work with my dad when he did framing, and he framed houses for years. I'd go to work with him. I'd find stuff on the job site. I'd find a hammer and nails, and I'd start making stuff. I built hope chests and all kind of different things. One of my fondest memories is there were some cedar shingles on the job site one time, and I had a dowel rod that was a closet rod. There was a short piece that was left over. I found that, and my dad said, he saw me piddling with it, and he said, "Here, let me show you something." So he takes the cedar shingle and he carves down one side, or whittles down one side, and then the other side, after he trimmed it down to about an inch or two wide, and he made a propeller. Drilled a hole in the center, put it on the end of that dowel rod, and on the way home that day, with my arm out the window, that propeller was turning just as fast as it could possibly turn at 55 miles an hour. That's one of my fondest memories. Awesome memories with my dad on the job site. We did a lot other stuff, and it was really pretty cool. His later years, he was an interior trim carpenter because he was ready to get out of the heat, as he got older. And he was one of the best known interior trim carpenters around this area. The painters loved when they followed my dad in the houses because he didn't leave many cracks. All his joints were sealed up just by making a good joint, and they didn't have to use putty or anything behind them. So that's just some of the things I remember doing, remember hearing, remember seeing. I love my dad. I lost him last year in March 2015, and I wish that he was still here, but I had a lot of good years with him. He'd be 85 this year if he lived. And anyway, just a tribute to you dads. I hope I can be half the father that my dad was to me. These little munchkins here are wondering why I'm tearing up over here. And I love these guys to death. I have 2 more children, an 18-year-old son and a 23-year-old daughter, and these are my babies here. All right, guys, that's it. Happy Father's Day from us to you. Thank you so much for watching. Y'all have a great day.